global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news.
Some few days back, drama ensued in the courtroom where we had many lawyers defending one client. Of course, the confusion was so much and the chaos was much in the courtroom that the judge had to wade in. And they gave them some few time, adjourned the case so that they could sort themselves to know who the legal representative will be in that case. Of course, right now, the matter have gone to the PDP heart, the central of PDP. And all of this is to the soul of the PDP River State over the elections, the congresses that have been pending. Let's find out as the case again has been revisited. This time around, the drama has moved to another dimension. Never-ending drama, you would say. But let's dive into the news proper. Before we do that, kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking on the word subscribe button beside it. You see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Now, a mild drama played out at the Federal High Court, Abuja, actually some few hours ago, as 3 senior advocates announced representation for the acting national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, that's Umar Damagum, in a suit challenging the conduct of congresses of River State chapter of the PDP. Now, Justice Peter Lifo of the Federal High Court in Abuja had last month issued on an order restraining the PDP, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, and security agencies from stopping, truncating, frustrating, or even disrupting the wards, local government, and state congresses of the party slated for July 27th, 2024. That was some few weeks back. Now, he subsequently adjourned to August 15th. If you check our playlist, we actually gave you the verdict on that, for a hearing in the suit brought by 6 loyalists of the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT Chief Nyesom Wike. Now, when the matter was called on Thursday, shortly after KCO Njemanze, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, SAN, announced his appearance for the plaintiffs, 2 other Senior Advocate of Nigeria, which is Chief Ferdinand Obe and Kamaldeen Ajibade, stood up at the same time to announce representation for the 1st to 4th defendants, the PDP, that's Damagum National Secretary Senior Samuel Anyanwu and National Organizing Secretary Honorable Umar Bator. Now, intervening, the court ordered the Senior Advocate of Nigeria and the Senior SAN to take the first shot, and ordinarily or accordingly, Oba announced his appearance. When he was done, Ajibade subsequently did the same thing for the same parties. But the drama did not end there, as another senior advocate, Sunday Ibrahim Ame, also stood up to announce representation for the same set of defendants in the matter. Haba. Now, Justice Lifo, not wanting the commotion to escalate again, prompted the members of the inner bar to resolve this issue among themselves, following which Abba applied for a short adjournment to enable them to do the needful. Since the request for adjournment was not opposed by any counsel, the court subsequently fixed August 30th for a hearing. The justice of this case demands an adjournment, and consequent upon the agreement of counsel, the matter is adjourned till August 30th for final report on the counsel representing the 1st to the 4th respondent, sequel to a meeting to be so held. Now, Justice Lifo directed that if the meeting fails, then the senior lawyer should file a motion alongside an affidavit proving that they were actually engaged by the parties in the suit, while stating that all pending motions will be heard at the next adjourned date. The judge invoked the powers of the court to extend his previous ex parte order restraining PDP and security agencies from stopping the River State congresses pending the hearing and determination of the main suit. Meanwhile, due to the stalling of the case, the court could not take the application of some persons seeking to be joined as defendants in the suit. Their lawyer, Chief D.O. Okoro, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, SAN, had as at Thursday's proceedings, drawn the court's attention to the motion for joinder. Now, the applicants include David Omeraji, Prince Solomon Eke, Isoboye Tobin, Godi Pepel, Okija Chigoziem, Ogoloma Amakri, Good Friday Nweke, Alfred Latam, Nweche Raymond, Mrs. Erebia Michael, and Oguma Idamilumulu. It will be recalled that Justice Sobere Hambo had last month, while ruling in an ex parte application brought by the caretaker committee chairman of Emohie local government area, David Omereji, and 10 others, restrained the party alongside 3 national executives from holding the planned congresses at any other location or date pending the determination of the motion on notice already filed. But Justice Lifo, in his ruling a week later, ordered the PDP, Damagum, Anyanwu, and Batu to proceed with the conduct of the said congresses initially slated for July 27. Now, according to the ruling, the PDP and the 3 national officers must adhere strictly and honor the provisions of the guidelines, adjusted timetable, and schedule activities 2024, duly issued and published by the party pending the determination of a motion on notice for interlocutory injunction filed along with the motion ex parte. And Justice Lifo had also restrained the party and its officers from allowing any person who did not obtain a nomination form or ad hoc form within the time stipulated in the guideline from running for any elective position or office of the PDP or ad hoc or even national delegate positions pending the determination of the motion on notice already filed. In granting the request of the plaintiffs, the judge had ordered them all to enter into a fresh understanding to indemnify the defendant if by the end of the day the court discovered that it was misled into granting the restraining orders. Now, the said amount for damages, according to Justice Lifo, would be assessed by the court. Now, the 6 PDP members who filed the ex parte application are Honorable Aaron Chukwuemeka, Dr. Benebo George, Solomon Obonna, Lene Barry Inane, Enya Harris, and Thank God Owagoji. Now, the defendant in the ex parte marked FHC/ABJ/CS/106/12014 are PDP, Damagum, Anyanwu, Batu, INEC, Nigerian Police Force, Inspector General of Police, Commissioner of Police, Rivers State Director, the Rivers State Director General, State Security Services, DSS, and SSS, as at 1st to 10th defendant, respectively. Those were what took place some few hours ago in the Federal High Court. My colleague is in the house. What's your take on this drama?
For me, this is just a battle for the soul of PDP and also for Rivers State, and some parties that are involved in this are trying to make sure that they frustrate everything about PDP such that PDP will not even have a face. Don't forget that before now, there had been a counter court order from the state level. And that counter order was coming from, the camp of Fubara. But this time around, the confusion in the Federal High Court, nobody really can tell where it's coming from, because number one, this court order we are seeing, or this suit we are seeing, is filed by Wike's Loyalists. But this one that is coming up, it was filed by Wike's Loyalists against the chairman of the People Democratic Party and some other key defendants in the whole thing. So right now, I think it's a setup, but most people believe that Fubara's hand is in this thing, because the setup is to make sure they prevent that particular, talking about the Congress from holding, so that everything will be thwarted. At the end of the day, we will watch how APP may likely come up to be a second leading party in Rivers State. Just mark my word, as we make progress, just be looking, because from all indication, I think Wike's camp is trying to frustrate everything about PDP in Rivers State so that the structure that he had built will still stand. But Fubara, being that he is, the leader of the party, whether we like it or not in Rivers State, he is the leader, being that he is the one that is the governor. And in every party, the governor of the state is certainly the leader of that party in that state. So with what we are seeing now, since Wike is trying to frustrate PDP in Rivers State, Fubara here also is making every move to making sure that Wike does not still, gain the strength that he had over PDP in the state, and which means in all of this Bwahaha, another party will emerge. Let's wait and see what will happen in the nearest future when the sitting will hold again.
All right, that's we go wrap.
Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze.